Hello, beautiful human. This is Angela the Roseheart. I am a practicing modern shaman in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, where I clear energy, negative energy, from people, places, and things, either via Zoom or here in the Pittsburgh area. If you're interested in my services, feel free to visit my website at roseheartshaman.com for more information. Today, I am providing our September reading, so happy September 1st, everyone. At the time of this recording, we are in Virgo season. Happy birthday to all of my Virgo friends out there. And there is a lot happening astrologically, as per usual. It seems like I say that a lot in 2024. We've had a lot of epic energetic shifts. They keep happening and we go into different phases. So I'm going to try my best to net this out for you based on really the core message that keeps coming back to me is everything has to do with today, where Pluto is in retrograde starting today back into the sign of Capricorn. Uranus is also in retrograde today, but there's just a lot going on. Also note, we are in the precipice of a new moon coming up in a couple of days, so it's a really good idea to get those intentions clear about what you want to bring into your life. We are on the precipice after that of a new eclipse season. So we're going to have a lunar eclipse in in September, and then a solar eclipse again in October. So anytime it's the eclipse season, we start to feel that incredible, unusual, heavy energy, anxiety, a lot of change. More masks are going to be ripped off of our faces, metaphorically speaking. So it's a good time now to really take a moment to stop and think. Take this week to do that with the new moon energy at our disposal, to think about what it is we really want to figure out. We want to take the energy of being in Virgo season. Virgo is a grounded sign, very serious, methodical, bit on the perfectionist side, but also allows us to get serious about our goals, objectives, and what it is we really want. Bring that in alignment with our heart and go for it. Because in 2025, when kind of all this stuff moves on and moves out, 2025 is going to be an amazing super year for people who have really taken seriously your manifestations, your inner work, and you're going to want to really shoot out of that cannon and go, because that's what the universe is going to do. They're going to literally shove some of us out there, because some of you can relate to what I'm about to say. It's kind of felt a little bit quirky in 2024. We have had a lot of false starts and stops. We're seeing a lot of crazy things happening around us, inside of us, outside of us. It's going to get a little hairy in the political season. That's going to continue until things subside, and then things are going to move off and start to calm down a little bit more in 2025. So the goal of this reading today is to give you some grounding energy where you can take action, help you plan ahead and get your head straight about what's going to unfold over the course of the next several weeks and months. And I'm very blessed and happy to share with you. Many of you who are familiar with me know that I channel Archangel Gabriel and the Archangels. Well, last evening they came in through super strong for me, and they wanted me to share with all of you. We've got all kind of different readings coming through, okay? So I've got cards from a variety of different decks, because it is almost as if we have a potpourri of various energies and magical experiences at our disposal. And they want you to know that you are the magician. In fact, that was the very first card that I pulled. This is a really cool deck that actually is a tarot deck with poetry. It's by a Pittsburgh designer. He actually designed this, all the cards as well as the poetry. His name is Tegan Michael Turner, and this is called the Journey deck. And you are the magician, my friend, of your own life. That's the key message they want you to know to start with. You see that crystal ball there? You hold all of the visions of your future and in the now of what it is you want. So with that, when I see a crystal ball in general, it also reminds me of my crystal ball. Her name is Rosalia. And also the full moon when it is illuminated, but also the new moon. So what you want to do is set those intentions now with the new moon so that you can start to illuminate them within your life during the course of the full moon and beyond. You are always in control of your life. We have been taught to believe that others control our actions, that all of the wishes and desires we seek, even when we pray sometimes and we say, oh dear God, or Lord, take this from me. We have the power to connect to that energy directly, to say, okay, give me the strength so that I can release this. Give me the strength and the power and the courage to push through my illness, my challenge, this whatever is going through me right now that's difficult for me to handle. We have that power inside of us. We are the magician. That is how we connect to divine energy, and they are here to remind us of that. Archangel Gabriel is also here nudging me as well to remind all of us that the reason they were calling this forward is with all of the planetary energies at our disposal right now and the chaos and confusion it's creating in the zone of life as well as within ourselves, is that Pluto is the planet of death and rebirth, or the planet of transformation. The reason it's in retrograde in Capricorn, by the way, is another grounding earth sign, very serious, pragmatic, gets stuff done, if you know what I'm saying, okay? So this is one last transit through this sign in our lifetimes. We won't see this transit again for another 200-ish years. So yeah, I'm not planning on being in this carbon life-based form that long, but it is reminding us that you have a time now to kind of go back and look at the plans you've set. Maybe at the beginning of the year, I know I did. I had a ton of intentions I set for myself as I set forward the new year. I'm in the process of adjusting them now, and I'm already starting to feel the energy of this Pluto transition because a lot of new creative ways of augmenting or implementing the ideas that have bubbled up through the surface are coming to fruition now. I'm actually starting to see the vision. I planted the seed back in January. Now I'm starting to see the vision, and I'm modifying it slightly so that I can fully embrace what I am to do beginning now through the launching period and pad in 2025. So this is a time for you to just kind of take those final moments of rest to realize your visions. What is it? What's that magic you're here to do, my darling? Because you're here to bring it forward. So what is it going to be so that you can bring that forward within the next several months? The next cards they asked me to pull from is this deck that I've been using a lot of, the Astrological Tarot, that I really like. And two cards flipped out. And what surprised me is that they were both fire signs. Now fire, this is one of fire. I kind of think about this as like the Ace of Wands in the Tarot. This is magical energy. Again, we had the Magician in this deck. All right. The Magician, where you are the crystal, you are creating your own visions. Now you're going to have the fire energy, the magic wand to go with those visions to create what you want in your life. And the key words here would be beginnings, changes, opportunities, and adventures. You are literally the master manifester of your life. If you can believe it, connect to this fascinating energy, you can bring it to fruition. And a companion card fell out, also a fire sign, the Three of Fire. 3 is the number of magic and miracles. Hello, I said magic like 3 times already, right? You are the one who can bring that into your life by connecting to your higher self, your higher power, your angel guides, all of the access of God, Source, Creator, Mother Gaia, Earth, because this will bring you great accomplishments, successes, progression, and satisfaction in your life. And the angels are telling me to remind you as well that you're going to have small little successes, little nodules and nodes of success along the way. Honor them, have fun, celebrate those little successes along the way. Go buy that thing you've set off to the side. I know you've got your goals and ambitions, but you can treat yourself. It's okay to do that once in a while. Smile, smell the roses, appreciate and be grateful for the accomplishments along the way, and keep going, okay? After that, keep going forward. The next card I was drawn to, which I was kind of a little bit more mystical. I spent some time at the lovely Pittsburgh Botanical Gardens that's not far from where I live here in the Pittsburgh area. And every time I go there, I get sprinkles of inspiration. And it was just unfolding magically yesterday while the whole time I was there. And I was drawn to the wisdom of Avalon because this also has kind of that mysterious natural nature vibe to it. And the first card that came out is the Serpent. Now, I want you to think of this as positive energy flowing through you. For For those of you familiar with Kundalini rising, a lot of you are going through your spiritual awakening right now, and you're confused because what used to seem normal to you doesn't. What you used to do that used to bring you fun and pleasure doesn't. So you're kind of stuck. You're searching for who you are now. And part of that is you are awakening spiritually. And you are feeling the Kundalini energy rising within you. It's that energy that's trapped in your spine. It's through your energy centers, and it's finding its way up through the spine. If you can see the serpent weaving its way up. 23, this is also the sign of knowledge and healing. So allow yourself the ability to take on new knowledge and wisdom from the cosmos, even from these readings, and allow yourself to heal. Seek out different healers, whether it's myself or other people. You are blessed and entitled to feel better, to pamper yourself, to do the things that make you feel good. That's a part of your healing journey. And 5, by the way, 23 is the number of 5. 5 is the card of change, massive change. So a lot of you are here, but 5 can, and I can hear the crows cocking, that's confirmation. You're going through a lot of changes. The key is not to fight it, my friend. Allow it to flow. Know something, if you've made it this far in this video, you have agreed to incarnate. Believe it or not, we all had soul contracts before we came into this time. We are living through a massive transformation, the crow again, on purpose. We came here to not only witness this massive transformation into unity consciousness, into the 5th dimension of the age of Aquarius, where individualism is going to be important, expansion. But in order to do that, we need some rebellion and revolution. It can be peaceful revolution. We need to see old structures fall in order for new ones to be built. You are part of that story. So as above, so below, you are going through a transformation. You are breaking down structures within yourself, within your body. Your energy body, your spiritual body is going through change. Allow it to happen, but reach out for help when you need it, okay? Because that's what spiritual practitioners, Reiki masters, crystal energy workers, shamans like myself, and multiple astrologers, others are here to do. We're here to build a community to help one another through it. I have my people too. Trust me, I go to my people when I need help, and they come to me for the same thing, because we are all on this journey together to create something new, but we've got to allow the energy to break through by releasing the old to build from the new. The second card that came out of this deck, looky here, ha ha ha. Ha ha ha, we've got the Lady of the Lake. Isn't she gorgeous? And she's got that sword, the sword of Avalon, the sword of swords, the sword that was handed to Merlin, and the sword that, believe it or not, St. Joan of Arc gave to me when I started to awaken myself. It helped me to cut the cords of the things that no longer served my highest good in my life. And this sword is being presented to you as the sword of truth. There's an inner knowing within you that things are changing and shifting for a reason. And change is uncomfortable, but change is necessary for all of us to grow and transform into a better version of ourselves. And just like the snake who sheds its skin so that a new snake, a new birth can happen. I'm seeing 9s a lot and 3s a lot. 9s have been showing up a lot because, as we all know, as a human, to gestate in the womb, it takes 9 months. So I want you to think of 9 as also a power number for you to, whether it's 9 days, 9 weeks, 9 months, as an opportunity to recreate yourself, allow yourself to be rebirthed. So it's really important now that those intentions you set through this new moon are able to come to fruition, and you are able to see the full realization of them this time next June, late May and June, okay? It's not too far away because you're laying the foundational layers of it now. And if you're doing the work, if you notice, Our Lady here is a number 8. 8 is the karmic symbol. So what you put out, what your thoughts are, those magical thoughts that we put out early on, because you're the magician, remember, of your own life, those magical thoughts that you want to bring into fruition, that you're making wishes on, allow those to come back to you, because you're doing the work, my friends. You wouldn't be hanging in here with me this long through this video if you weren't putting in the work and you weren't looking for the little seeds along the way of guidance. And there may be something else here that the lady wants us to know. Give me one moment. So the sword does represent truth, self-respect, responsibility, and courage. Okay, and sometimes we're all being nudged along in those areas to be courageous. A lot of us right now, especially in the United States, not only within ourselves, we're still wearing masks. You're gonna have to cut the cords of falsehoods within yourself and outside of you. But within the US, I know a lot of us are pushing back against falsehoods or what we perceive as false. Always speak your truth. It is safe now for you to remove your masks. In fact, I posted something about that a couple of months ago on my Instagram and YouTube channel, Instagram and TikTok, about removing the mask. It is safe for you. You must remove your mask, the falseness that you wear, the filters that you use. Like this at this time of this recording, there is no filter on this video, okay? Because I want to be authentic with you, whether it resonates or not. In order for you to be authentic, I must be authentic, okay? So be authentic amongst yourself, because that is where your true strength, your true courage, your gift emerges. That gift you came here to do, right? We came here to do it together in our own way so that you can share and regenerate, transform, expand in unity consciousness together what you truly came here to do. And sometimes that means we have to cut away old friendships, people, places, and things that no longer serve our highest good. We have to get in touch with that hard truth inside us, face change, and fight through it, because we know there's something better for us on the other side of it. I was then drawn to the Shaman's Dream Oracle. And again, all of this was guided by Archangel Gabriel and the Circle of 12 that was with him yesterday, which are additional archangels, including Michael, Raphael, Metatron, Ariel. A bunch of them are here, Uriel. And this one, I just said masks. This one is the many masks. This is also an imprint of your soul, my friends, because our spirit guides, spirit sees your true authentic self. And when I get to know my clients, I see it as well. That's part of what I'm able to do, get beyond the layers of the human skin into the actual human layers of the soul. You are being called to remove your many masks because your authenticity is needed right now at this time. Again, it's just a call to the authentic self. It is a consciousness shift that you are undergoing. You know this, I know this. Stop fighting it, because fighting it is only going to make the Kundalini rising within you more and more difficult and painful. You got to let the energy out. You've got to go through the change. You've got to shed your skin and remove your mask in order to move forward, my darlings. And this 38 happens to add up to the number 11. 11 is the master number for a twin flame energy. If you see a 1-1 or a 1-1-1-1, if you see 11-11, if you see 11s or 1-1-1s a lot, that's a good sign that your spirit guides and your angel guides are telling you you are on the path. What they're telling me with 2 is that many of you have the number 11 as 1 and 1 is duality within the self as well. So you've got to bring into, to keep working on that inner divine masculine feminine balance, inner right brain left brain balance, inner conflict that you must reconcile. Okay, so many of you know the truth, but you refuse to see it. So take off those masks and live within that authentic self of yours. Okay, we're almost there. So 2 more to go here. The next one is from the Rose Oracle. And I was so delighted to see this card because I spent such a good amount of time in the beautiful natural botanical gardens of Pittsburgh. It says, plant yourself here. This is Mother Nature's call, Mother Gaia saying, you are here to reroot yourself now. Now is time for you to get rooted in what you came here to do. Yes, you may have had children. Yes, you may have relationships that have gone sideways. Yes, you've had traumas and depression and angers and fears. But now is the time for you to get serious about who you are and what you came here to be. You are being supported by the energy of Capricorn in this Pluto transit backwards, as well as the energy of Virgo season with the new moon energy. You are being rooted in yourself to face your truth, face your fears, step through them, because what happens is a beautiful blossoming bloom come spring. Okay? Trust yourself. Trust those gifts that are inside of you. Trust the magic within you that's ready to come out. Because so many of you are you're just right there. I see it. You're so close, so close. Don't give up now. Don't give up. And don't give in to fear. I don't care what anybody on cable news tells you. Do not give in to fear. If it's starting to make you feel uncomfortable and you can't digest your food and you're sick and you can't go to sleep, turn it all off. Do yourself a favor. Go inward. Meditate. Take walks. Nature walks. They're so good to refreshing the soul. Trust me, I do them all the time. And it always resets me. It always helps me connect with my inner child. And that's the other thing. A lot of inner child healing is going on right now. Don't fight it. Just allow it. Have fun, play, enjoy life. That's what we are here to do. Enjoy, create, manifest, and share. And that brings us all joy, and that's how we share joy. That's how we raise our vibration and continue on the path. I'm done with fear. I'm just telling you, cut all those cords. I'm not dealing with it. I don't deal with anger like I used to. I am bringing my masculine and feminine selves together within myself to live the best version of me, because I know I deserve it. I've gone through the war of my life. I'm not doing that anymore, and you don't have to either, okay? So the last 3 messages are directly from the Archangel realm. This deck is, of course, my beautiful friend Marietta Amatangelo from Soul Alchemy 777. She created these beautiful oracle cards in divine union with the archangels, and one of them here is the Archangel card. This is the Circle of 12 archangels, the ones that are devoted to humanity. Of course, many of you don't know this, but there are actually 144 archangels, but there are many of them who work with us all the time. They've got your back. They are providing protection. This is a healing symbol. I'm going to try to put this in the frame a little bit more for you so that you can gaze upon it at any time and feel the love, feel those energetic rays coming into you to help you cleanse your soul, cleanse your heart, so that you can get in better connection with your soul alignment, so that you can release that Kundalini energy that's rising up through you and be open to receiving the blessings that are awaiting you within you. The next one is the chakras. I couldn't believe it, but I was so happy to see this because this is Kundalini rising. This is the snake energy coming up to you, the serpent coming up through the root of fear. Okay, then when you break through fear, you have creative breakthroughs. Then you have the energy of the solar plexus to fuel and light your way. Then your heart dances with joy because it's centering that energy. You're starting to lift your vibration. Then you can start to speak and engage and visualize your creations into being. Then you receive additional clarity. You start to see more with that third eye opening. Then the intuition starts to flow from the heavens down through you and then back up again through the earth. It's all one flow if you allow it to come through you gracefully. But don't be afraid, my darlings, to release the serpent energy within you. That's what it's there for. It's time to rise through it. Shed your skin. Allow the Kundalini energy to flow. This is also a healing card for those of you who need it. You may gaze upon it, freeze frame this, and use this to your advantage, your benefit, because you deserve it. And finally, the last card was affirmation from the archangels that you are ascending, my darling. Everything is happening for you for a reason. If you're still hanging in here with this reading, you are unfolding. You are exactly where you need to be on your soul path, purpose, and journey. Trust in yourself. And by trusting in yourself, you are trusting the higher power that guides you. This is your healing card to ascend. So again, you may rest your gaze upon it in any way that you need so that you may trust you're in the place, in the space within your own life where you need to be. So that was a lot. And I just want to end you with this. We are all going through crazy times, but there's a few things I want you to remember. Your energy is precious, and who you give it to matters. So you can start to make your own choices. You know, when part of removing those false masks is knowing who you want to be around. And those are the people who make you feel good, who uplift your soul, and who respect your peace. Because you need to now more than ever start to protect your peace. So as we enter and continue the crazy season of election cycles that's going on outside of us, If that information and content makes you feel uneasy or restless or dis-ease, turn it off. I mean that. Just tune it out. Because the best place you can center yourself is within yourself by quieting the noise, asking those you live with and love to shut off the TV, or literally get up and walk out of the room and go outside for a walk. Have conversations about this energy you're feeling, how this restlessness bothers you, and you can't continue to do certain things or be around certain people anymore because you are ascending. And most likely the people in your house are too. They just haven't recognized it in a way that you are. But protect your peace. That's the other piece of this that I want you to know. And, excuse me, the last thing is I want you to connect with your inner child. Feel the joy of your life. Be grateful for every day. There's always something to be grateful for. Even those of you who are struggling through private battles, health issues, you're taking care of sick parents, children, what have you, you're going through a difficult time at work. All of these things, you can manifest new things into your life. Remember, you are still the magician. You still hold the keys and the crystal ball in your hands. Visualize it. Allow it to spark that creative burst, that enthusiasm through you, that zest for living. Connect with your inner child self. Have fun. Go be playful. Enjoy a beautiful day like today or a rainy one. It doesn't matter what the day is because you get to choose your own reality. And that is the final message of today. If you feel that your glass is always half empty, it will be, because karma is real. It's happening rapidly. And whatever we put out, we're going to get back quickly. But if you feel your glass is half full and you're ready to begin a new cycle in your life that's full of abundance, good health, good connections, your soul tribe, your heart tribe, you're going to go get it and it's going to come to you. It's time to set those intentions for that new business plan you have, that thing you want to bring into existence, and just be you. Figure out what it is you came here to do, because some of you, we're all still trying to figure out what we are supposed to do when we grow up. But have fun being a kid. Play again. Enjoy life and be the best version of yourself. And if there's anything I can do to help you unlock these stuck energies or blocks, that's what I'm here for. So please just go to my website for more information where you can schedule a private session with me, whether it's a reading or a session over Zoom, an energy clearing in person. But I'm here to help you become and embody the best version of you, clear out those fears and negative energies, stuck energies that you're holding on to, because I see you, you're magnificent, and I only want the best for you. Thank you, my friends, and have a great and blessed day. Cheers.